Hello, everybody. It's Friday Night Live. It's 8:32. I'm 2 minutes late. It's his fault.
Excuse me?
How are you guys? Hello. Once you wear a hat in the day, you have to continue wearing a hat. I know it's late, it's dark, but I'm still wearing one of my hats because, well, you don't want to see what's underneath. Right, Woodsy?
Oh,
Yeah. So tonight, you guys are going to be the ones to ask the questions. Several of you have mentioned that before and said, how about we flip the table and ask you guys questions? So write down your question. We're going to play the same game that we always do. You're going to pick a number between 1 and 50, 50 and 100, and you come on the screen and you ask us a question. Now,
no pressure.
No pressure, but you ask us a question and Matt will have to answer and I will have to answer as well. Hello, Derek and Cheryl and Delisa and Lolly. So think of your question. And if we can't get people pulled up to think of questions and how, I don't know, we've never done this before. So if it doesn't work like that, then you guys can just stay there. You don't have to come on, but we love bringing you on. We love you introducing yourself. Where are you? What do you do? What kind of stuff do you want to show us? And then we'll turn it over and let you ask us questions. Or better yet, I just had an idea. You can ask each other questions. So if you are new here on Friday night, we love to bring on you guys, the ones that watch, the ones that show up every week. We want to meet you. We want to hang out with you. We want to just see what you're up to. And so we play a little game. We ask a little question. Usually we're the ones asking questions so we can get to know you. And then at the end of the night, we give away free paint to the person that gets a particular bonus question right. Tonight, we wanted to do it a little different. So we're going to bring you guys on.
This may be a train wreck.
It could be, because who knows what they're going to ask. There are some really daring people on here.
Ooh, yeah.
And we don't really have any restrictions that say,
so basically Lisa Dixon, Lolly, Delisa Dixon.
They're all here, sis. I mean, bud, sorry.
They're all banned.
They're banned?
Yeah, because I'm afraid of the questions that they may come up with.
All right, guys, I'm going to ask you right now if you will pass this video around. That would mean everything to us. We want the more the merrier. That's the way we run things around here. So Facebook and YouTube, we're streaming on both platforms right now.
Looking good tonight, too.
Looking really good. We had troubles on Wednesday. Also, I'm going to remind you, we will be back Sunday night to work on this piece here. You better be afraid, Matt, says Delisa. Lisa goes, yes, I'm banned. Also, I want to remind you that we're going to start our Spread Love giveaway. You want to make sure you're on our mailing list, you guys, because we're going to send that link for you guys to do the nominating. Anybody you want, somebody on here, somebody at work, somebody in your family, you're going to nominate that piece of furniture that I named Treasure Island. If you missed that on YouTube, I will post a picture in the community, but we're going to give that piece away for free to someone that's just gone above and beyond. You're going to nominate somebody, you're going to answer a few questions. We'll narrow it down, kind of funnel it into some finalists. It's always hard to do that. It's so hard to do that. But after we narrow it down to some finalists, you guys will vote. And then we will ship that furniture to that person. Just as this, we call it the Spread Love giveaway. We did it all of 2020. And we did it a little bit into 2021, and we just kind of felt like after this week, we just wanted to do that again. So Molly says she wants to nominate herself. That piece is amazing. Thanks, Molly.
Get somebody to nominate you.
That's
Molly.
A piece, guys, that I painted inside our Creative Connection group. So I did that tutorial exclusive for them. We do that every single month. All right, pick a number between 1 and 50. If you win, you got to come on here. Or if you don't want to show up on here, you can at least just post your question.
We'll post the question.
Nominating is easy after you choose who you'd like, right? Yeah, it's super hard to actually narrow it down. Ooh, all right.
Lori Sawyer has a great question for Matt. Just a fun one, no worries.
Here, baby. Here's the number, honey. We have to pick a winner.
Okay.
So it gets to ask the question.
Got it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna have whoever wins this pick any question they want. Now, you don't have to ask us. I got to thinking, it might be kind of fun if whoever wins, let's say Betty wins, she actually gets to ask anybody on here a question. So if it's more interesting to ask Delisa
like,
or Janet a question.
I think this is going to get confusing really quickly.
No, we're smart. We can figure this out. So pick a number. Pick a number. Between 1 and 50. Go.
We do have Lolly Lolly on here.
Yep. She said, Janet, pick a number. She wants Janet to ask a question and win.
Ooh.
Janet's not banned. You didn't ban Janet.
No, Janet's kind of a celebrity.
Yeah, I heard Janet made this. She went and visited a store and made everybody freak out. Thank you, Betty. She was famous. She was famous. She went and visited a local store, and bought some paint. Keep going, guys.
Monica Randall Mercer's on here.
She sure is. Lori Sawyer, you won. It's 16. Lori Sawyer on Facebook, you won. It's 16. You can either come on with me, which I really
She's the one that has the question for me.
Hi, Mama. Lori Sawyer has the question?
Yeah, she got it.
What are the odds of that? Okay, that's awesome. So, Lori, I'm going to go ahead and post the link. And
Janet from Another Planet just said 6.
6. So Janet went and visited someone and bought some paint from her and everything. And the lady posted in my group. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. It's because I'm live. I can't think clearly. Uh-oh. It wouldn't let me post the link.
It's
Wait,
on there.
it is? Okay. And anyway, she was like, I had a local celebrity come through the doors, and she was referring to Janet from Another Planet.
Janet Gray on Facebook says, I know you're not talking about me, but it is a great name.
It's a great name, isn't it? It's Janet from Another Planet. She's a wonderful person too, Janet. Okay, Lori, I just posted the link. So she has a question for Matt, and she's going to come on here. The kids are sleeping. I can't believe I actually had time to catch this. Amber, I'm so glad you're here.
We hope we don't disappoint.
I think we need to stage an intervention. You guys, what I would love to do is if you would pass this video around and get as many people on here as possible. That would be so much fun. I know a lot of you watch the replay. We have the town rivalry games going on tonight.
Oh, big
games, about halftime going on. It's a silly thing is they don't live stream it. So it's just texting my son. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, let's get Lori on. Well, Michelin, I'm glad you're here. Can you try again? You bet. Lori, let me post the link again. You may have to copy the link and paste it into your browser. Chrome usually works a lot better. Oh, thanks, Michelle. She loves my TikTok channel. So don't y'all think it's overdue for Matt and I to do another dance?
I've got some ideas.
Julia, Elijah's girlfriend, she showed us one and she said, I think you guys should do this.
There's a whole lot of dancing.
It wasn't too complicated. You could totally do it.
I've got 3 left feet.
No, you don't. You dance well. You act like it because it's too much pressure if you are supposed to. Thank you for sprinkling it around. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Cheryl. Lori, do you see the link? How's it going this time?
It's going to be in Chrome, right?
Okay, so you guys are the ones asking the questions tonight.
And you can ask one right now.
You can ask one right now while we share. So if you have anything you want to know, ask your question now, and we'll pick 2 to answer while we're waiting on Lori.
You know what? We're like open books. We'll just answer all of them.
Oh, wait, she's here. We don't have to answer. Boom, bada bing.
Bada boom.
Lori's here. Hi, honey. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Well, we're good. It's just hotter than all get out here in Oklahoma, so I'm just happy to be in, and the AC's working great.
Oh, I have some kind of I'm hearing it twice. I think I might need to close that one out. There.
You can just have on one device.
Okay, I think I've got it now.
Awesome.
So,
well, I'm glad you're here. What's your question, Miss Lori?
Okay, my question is, Matt, can you name 10 DIY paints, colors?
I'm gonna write this down.
Okay, yes, I can. Here we go. Number 1, old school. 2, black velvet.
Slow down. Okay.
3, little black dress.
Okay.
4 Monet's Garden,
Okay.
Queen Bee,
Okay.
Liquid Sunshine,
Okay.
Petticoat Pink,
Okay.
Kissing Booth,
And
and
there's one more.
that's 8. I had 2 more.
She said, oh, okay. Keep going. Come on. You're running out of time.
Carnival Red. Carnival Red.
Hurry.
Calm down.
Hurry.
Calm down. And Blue Iris. Oh. Oh.
Good job.
Okay, simmer down.
Yes. Great question,
He's
Lori.
all like doing this. Good question, Lori. Very
Okay.
nice.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, you want to tell everybody where you are and everything? Like, tell everybody about you, honey, while you're on here, please.
Okay. I am in Central Illinois. I live in a town of 300, and I'm surrounded by cornfields and bean fields. And my business is 5 Acre Primitives, and I paint furniture and home decor, and just follow Dionne everywhere she goes.
Oh, and I love you for that, Lori. It's so good to talk to you.
I know. I'm on the verge of tears because, because I love you so much.
Well, I'm so grateful that you took the time and came on here with us tonight, and it means the world to me. She's a special one, honey, in case you didn't know. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now he knows.
All right. Thank you.
You're
Bye,
welcome.
Lori. Great question.
Have a great weekend.
You too. Bye.
Bye, sweetheart.
And it was such a great question because I actually knew the answer.
Yes, that did make it easier, didn't it?
I got a little nervous at the end. I really did. I was
Okay.
going through my colors and I was like, wait a minute, what did I just pull?
Thank you, Cheryl. All right, guys, I'm gonna pick another number. Now we're going 51 to 100, and here, baby, go.
Got it.
51, between a 51 and 100. Put your numbers in. First person, you get to ask us anything that you want. We decided to let you guys answer the question, and we're also going to let we got to figure out a bonus question. Ooh, how are we going to give away something?
Oh
my God, Tammy. Nope.
no, I
Thought
did the same
Tammy
thing.
Weber had it.
Well, Molly and Tammy had the same number.
Molly and Tammy were back to back with the exact same number, and I got confused there. I'm sorry. Need prayers for my mom. Okay, Janet from another planet. You've got us rallying behind you. Goodness gracious. Do you see that, honey?
Yeah, I did.
Keep going, guys.
What is it? No. That's all right. Hey, they're getting really close.
Anybody that comes on gets to ask us a question.
I think they saw you writing because they're like all around.
Jane Holton, you are so ornery. 131 is not an appropriate number.
I think we should bring them up anyway.
We should just pull her up. Like, I wish there was a way to actually do that. Jane
You just
Holton,
can't.
149. Girl, we need to go over the Molly, you won. Look at her. She's like, ooh, Molly, you
Oh,
won
Molly got it.
again. Are you at work again tonight, sis? Okay, any question you want, Molly, you got it. You guys are, wait, did I post it? No. The world?
Okay, I'm going to read this for the Facebook people, family. This is from Janet from Another Planet. She says, need prayers for mom. She has lung cancer after 11 years being cancer-free. Upper right lobe. Surgery September 7th. Docs expect to get it all. Cross fingers. So letting the Facebook family know. Send prayers to Janet from Another Planet's mama. And family.
Thank you, honey.
Yeah.
Thank you for sprinkling this around, guys. This is fun. We just want to interact with you. We want to know who you are and what you're doing and why in the world you choose us to hang out with. Normally, I don't paint on Fridays anymore. I know, Jane, I'm just teasing you. Molly is going to come on here and see what kind of questions you guys have your questions ready. While we're waiting for Molly, we had bad reception last time because she was at work in a hospital, I think.
She works.
She works in
recovery.
ICU recovery. Yes. Yep. So we had some bad reception, but if you want to ask a question, nope, she's here. They are getting good at this, Woodsy. Here she is. Hi, beautiful.
Hopefully this is a short one.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm so glad you're here again. You're good at this.
I don't know about that. I don't know. I'm on my cell phone this time, not my laptop. Maybe it'll go a little better.
Okay. Well, in case people didn't meet you last week, tell everybody where you are and what you do, please, Molly.
Okay, so full-time, I'm obviously an ICU nurse, and on the side, I do furniture artistry. I have all kinds of stuff on the internet. I have a Facebook page. It's Robert and Molly Bees. I have a website. It's robertmollybees.com. Yeah, so I just really enjoy painting furniture on the side, basically.
I would imagine it's a pretty good stress reliever because your job seems kind of stressful to me.
Yes, it is absolutely to help me de-stress. It's so nice to be able to be creative and make a little money on the side, and then I don't have to work overtime. So
That's right. Good. Well,
yeah.
I'm so glad to see you again. I hope you had a good week. Do you have a question that you want to ask Matt or I or both of us?
Are we asking serious questions or are we asking fun questions?
You ask anything that you want to know. We just, like the questions we were asking last week, something like that, just random, just get to know you. You can ask anything that you want. No, I don't think we do serious.
We do everything from serious to funny.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do fun. I like fun. Oh, but I already know you have a dog. If you could travel anywhere in the world and you wouldn't have to worry about money and you wouldn't have to worry about flying, because I know you don't like to fly, where would you two go?
Go ahead.
That's probably a two-part question, Molly, because I'm afraid where I would go would not be where she would want to go. So I will let her answer.
No, you cheater. Go first.
Me? Okay, me go first?
Sure.
Okay, if money wasn't...
I know where I'm going to say. I know.
If money is not an object and we could just visit, or are we living there or visiting there?
Who's taking a trip?
For a month.
Ooh, a month? We get to go?
Okay, I'm
What?
probably going to Australia.
Okay, yeah, I'm not going there. I'm not going there for a month.
Australia, I've always wanted to go, and I think a month would be about the perfect time to go and see everything that I wanted to see. And it's expensive, so money's not an object, so that's where I'd go.
Okay, that's a good answer.
It is a great answer.
It's a great answer.
That is a good answer.
So, Molly, I'm kind of torn between two areas because part of me would want to hit the Caribbean down St. John, all of that island down in there and stay there for a month. Oh, heaven. So
yeah,
part of me wants to do that kind of like in a secluded island. He's my bestie, so I could just talk to him for a month and not have to talk to anybody else. That would be fine. But there's another part of me that would like to go to places like Greece, like to the coast there. And all of those images and those beautiful buildings that I see in pictures, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, so much there, so much there. So if I had to choose, I think the Greece trip sounds a little bit more expensive. So I would say I'd just do that.
Yeah, those are two very different trips.
Totally different trips. So good question. Thank you. What about you? Where would you go?
My husband and I do travel a lot. We've been to Thailand and Cambodia and the Galapagos Islands and all that. And the next trip I have planned is New Zealand.
What?
Just
yeah,
for fun?
if we're ever allowed to travel again, I don't know, but yeah.
Like you just go for fun, right? Like just to see the world.
Yeah, just for fun. We went to Thailand. Oh, that's where we got the tattoos in Thailand.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well,
so good.
Do you think that maybe I could tag along?
I didn't hear it. What?
I said, do you think maybe I could just tag along?
Sure. I'm going to be doing all of the things, cave swinging and skydiving and all of the extreme sports over there if we're ever allowed to. So that's what we'll be doing.
wow.
Both of you guys can come. It'll be fun.
You're adventurous, my friend. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Molly. It was so good to see you. Two
Thank
weeks in
you.
a
I think it
row.
went a little better this time.
It did.
Thanks, Molly.
Bye,
All
sweetheart.
right,
Have a
bye.
good weekend.
You too.
Okay. How fantastic is that? Okay. Let's see. Let's get somebody else up on here for some questions. Y'all ready? Think of your questions. Be ready. So while we're getting our next person on, someone want to throw out a random question and Matt and I will answer it. Maybe, if you're lucky. Just kidding. Ask him questions. Cave swinging. Now that's on my list. Right, Tammy? I don't know. Cave swinging? Are you in?
Cave swinging?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means. I mean, I can
Pick
picture.
a number between 1 and 50. Go.
I can picture like maybe
Here.
a big swing in a cave, maybe. Like you get on a swing and somebody pushes you, and you're like just swinging in a cave.
So.
Maybe.
That's all I know about. Here, baby. You see the
Got it.
number? Okay.
Got it.
Okay. Between 1 and 50, the next person that gets the first person that gets the number gets to come on here if they want to. Keep going. She's in her late 80s too. Oh,
Man, so close. So close.
Tammy said it's fun. Look it up. Hi, Dionne. What's your zodiac sign? I'm a Pisces. My birthday is March 8th, and I am a Pisces. Tammy Weber, you got it. Good question.
Tammy Weber is, she wants to go swinging in a cave.
22, Tammy Weber, you're up. That was fast.
She's going to, instead of me looking it up, she's going to be able to tell us what swinging in a cave is like.
We should have asked Molly if you had more questions. You know what I'm saying? Like Molly was going to do that in New Zealand. So there's caves in New Zealand.
I want to know if Molly went like. I wonder if she did like put on the wingsuit and stuff. Yeah, fly around like a bird. It's really cool.
Are you messing with me?
No, I'm dead. She would know what I'm talking about. Molly knows.
Molly, is he messing with me?
No, she's nodding her head yes right now. I know she is.
My goodness. We aren't playing very well on the tubes. You're really not, Lolly. You're really not. Okay, here comes Tammy.
Yeah. All right.
Hi.
Hello, my darling.
Let me see. There we
How
go.
are you?
I'm good. No, I seen one of my older friends like 10 or 20 years ago, they went swinging in caves and it's beautiful. I don't know. I can't remember where they went, but they had a blast.
That's awesome.
Okay, so answer me this. So is it like a swing? Like when I picture a cave, you're like underground, and it's a big cavern, and you swing in it.
It like takes you through the caves. I think it's like a real thing. It like takes you through the caves and different parts of them. Like
so
a
you
tour.
like, let's say you get up on a step. Maybe Molly, you can grab me. You get up on something and you swing to the next level.
No, you like go through the whole cave on a swing seat thing. Like it just takes you somehow through the caves. Like, yeah, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. I think that there was blooming flowers in the cave, but I might be wrong. I can't remember if that was underwater snorkeling or if that was the caves.
I'm wondering if Tabby Weber's had a few drinks before she came on tonight.
No. So funny.
How are you? How was your week, Tammy?
It was good. It was good. We need prayers sent my way too.
Okay.
Yeah. One of our grandpas is in the hospital with COVID. Hopefully he'll be, it's just so scary. You just don't know. But
well, I am sorry, and we have a really strong group here. So let's give Tammy some prayers for her grandfather. And we'll be thinking about you, sister. I'm sorry that's so tough. Sending prayers, says Laura. I won't go in a cave, let alone swing in one, says Maggie. Nope.
You guys will have to Google it because I can't remember the details, but it looked like a lot of fun.
I'm sure that it was. And Molly is clearly very adventurous, so I can see why she wants to do this because she also said the skydive thing.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
She's cool.
She's cool. She'd be a good friend to have.
That would be so fun.
Okay, so let me ask you, have you got a question ready for Matt or I or both?
I got a question for Matt.
Okay.
Bring it.
Were you following me around in California, or was I following you?
Well, according to the security cameras, you were following me, and I told Debbie, I said, you need to send me those videos because this may come back and bite me.
I have pictures. I have pictures and videos.
That's
That was so
fantastic.
fun. That was so fun. Yeah, everywhere we went, there was Matt.
It was
so funny.
Were you kind of going down the same street and same
Yeah, she was. I would try to. I was trying to duck into a store.
He was trying to
right?
lose us.
I kept looking behind me, and she's pointing and stuff, and like talking and pointing, and I was like, oh my gosh, yeah. I felt cameras were coming out, so I duck in the store, and then she'd come in, and then I'd leave. Oh, it's crazy.
Oh, okay, so we still don't know.
Yeah, we accomplished nothing just now, but I appreciate that. That's too funny. Do you have any questions for her?
Yes. So in California, I'm wanting to know if you were following me.
I was sometimes. No, that's so funny.
That's a good trip. That was a good trip.
That was a fun trip. That really was.
That
well,
was.
I'll get off of here so you can bring somebody else on. I can't believe I actually picked the right number. I was doing a little black show, a little black light show with my neons tonight. I should have done that. I should have turned off the lights and turned on the black light.
Ooh, that would have been awesome. Can you do it now?
Yeah. Hang on.
Let's go. Black light party.
Let's do this.
We get crazy on Friday nights. You know that.
I do too.
It's crazy. It's crazy up in here.
Up in here at the woods. Look at her paintings behind her, baby. Look how beautiful it is.
Very, very lovely.
Yeah. I'll go up, but not tight spaces. No, Lisa, I'm with you. Janet says, Tammy, he was just making sure you were safe.
Just gotta keep an eye on the ladies.
Yeah, make sure everybody was safe. Look at this. Now, the glow is the glow that Daydream Apothecary paints.
Yes. Can you see?
And look at that. Look at her stuff glowing in the dark.
See my big chair?
Yes,
and
I saw that you were sitting in that chair the other night. Isn't that cool?
Yes. Yeah. So that's what I do on a Friday night when I'm bored. Yeah.
Very nice.
Funky party. I love it.
I know. You guys
love your wall. It looks so good. I didn't know that the paint was glow in the dark.
Well, gosh.
Or not glow in the dark. I guess you. Uh-oh, Tammy, it's dark.
Hang on just a second. Yeah. There we go. Okay. There we go. This is what I was doing a little bit ago. Sitting in the dark, looking at my wall because I can't figure out what I'm going to do. Oh, I have a new one. Hang on.
Okay. Look at her hair. Look at her hair. Whoosh. Ooh, pretty girl. Her name is Dionne.
She kind of looks like Dionne, doesn't she?
That
Oh,
is great.
So funny. Mark's like, what are you doing in there?
Lolly says neon is glow in the dark under any black light.
Had no idea.
Yeah.
Had no idea, Lolly. I didn't even know that. So that's so much fun. I love that you showed us that tonight. Thank you, Miss Tammy. And thank you for coming on here. I love you.
Thank you. All right, guys. See you later. Bye now.
All right.
Bye, Dionne. Love you. Mwah.
Love you too. Bye. Tammy Weber, you guys, that's so much fun. Okay, pick a number between 51 and 100. And here is the number. Babe.
Okay.
Pick a number between 51 and 100. You get to come on and you get to ask anything you want.
I'm ready for some rapid fire questions.
Rapid fire.
Yeah. Rapid fire.
Jane, be careful.
Jane. Yeah. Somebody's getting close. I don't even think YouTube's guessing.
YouTube just said,
I
nah.
think they're scared.
Scared.
Well,
Scared.
they're not
Scared.
scared. They're having a really nice conversation over there. They're just, hanging out, having a good time.
Jane Holton, you won. You won, sis.
Jane
It's
Holton.
98. Greta, you were so close, sister. Right here, Jane Holton. I'm going to post the link and you're going to come on. You're going to ask Matt an amazing question. Doesn't have to be amazing. I'm just teasing.
If you don't get on or don't think you can get on, you can just go ahead and post a question
Sure.
now.
Yeah, if you can't get on, you can post a question. Meanwhile, while we wait for Miss Jane to click the link and follow through, anybody have a question right now? What's your question? Maybe we could actually give something away to the person who asked the best question. But I don't know how we pick the best question.
I'm not real sure how you do that.
That's kind of weird. Jane Holton, let's go, girl.
Let's go, Jane.
Let's go, Jane. She's in the Creative Connection. Super nice.
Jane is in the house.
Yeah, she painted her car too.
She painted a car?
Mm-hmm. She put flowers on her little car. She likes horses too.
Janet's dog is in her face.
Yeah. Where is our dog?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Maggie Fletcher's Curious Celtic Creations has a question. How do you stay so focused week after week? ? Great question, Maggie.
That is a great question.
Well, what I like to do, I think it was for you. I don't think it was for me.
How do you stay so focused week after week? That is such a good question. I create a lot of things for me to do. And so when I know that my calendars all exist with boom, 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 I'm a task-oriented person. So when I know I have tasks that need to happen, stay right there, Jane. I see you. Don't move. When I know I have all of these tasks I have to complete and I have people like yourself depending on me within my group, and I have it helps when I know I have other people depending on me because I can't drop the ball. I can't disappoint. And that really helps me stay on task because I am a task-oriented person. Janet, we have a book in works. Now it's going to be more of a visual. It's going to be more photos and my work. But that
Rob.
started last year, actually.
Don't let me forget, Rob had a good question as well.
Okay. Jane is here.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
I just got out of the shower and did my hair real quick because I didn't want to.
Perfect.
I was worried that I was going to get the first numbers, but I didn't hear which numbers that you were between, so I just kept pushing numbers in, and then you called me out on it.
I love it. Matt, this is Jane. Jane, this is Matt.
Well, hello, Jane.
Hi. Hello.
She's in Florida. Tell everybody what
I'm
you
in
do,
Florida.
Jane.
I'm a nurse also. I work at the VA hospital, 12-hour shift, night shift. So I'm a night owl. So I'm off the weekend, but I do, I've been a nurse like 40 years. So it's very trying. And like Molly mentioned about the stress relieving with the painting and all, it definitely helps because with all this COVID and stuff out there, it's just, I'm working overtime. They're always short of help. It's just a crazy profession, but.
It does sound crazy, but I'm telling you right now, all of us right now are so grateful for you. Thank you so much for all that you do. Seriously, that's pretty wild. It doesn't look like you should be old enough to be able to be a nurse for 40 years, but.
Well, it's oil of Olay, I think. My daughter turned me on to that, and I've been really putting it on. But anyway.
Perfect.
Trying to stay
Perfect.
out
Well,
this
I'm
time.
so glad that you're here. And
I'm glad you're here.
Do you have any questions that you want to ask Matt or myself?
Yes, I wanted to ask you if you watched the Bob Ross documentary. I think it was on Netflix.
I have had 3 people recommend it, and I have yet to sit down, Jane. Did you watch it?
I watched it like 3 times with tissue because it's heartbreaking of how he got taken advantage of. It's a must-see. The 2 of you really need to watch it. It's very good. It's done by his son. So
We usually watch a movie on Saturday night, so we'll have to keep
Yes.
that in mind to check
It's
it
like
out on Netflix.
maybe hour and a half, but it's very good. I really enjoyed it. And when I'm painting, I have the TV on, but I can't really concentrate on it. So the first time I watched it, I was not really watching it. So then the second time I sat down and watched it without doing anything. And then the third time I just wanted to hear it again. So it's very good. You'll enjoy it, especially being an artist. You'll definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you
I would
ever
like-
watch any of his paintings back when he did the? Did you? Okay, because those are all. I don't know how many of them are on Netflix, but I went back and started just listening to him, and I don't use oil paints. I don't know that you do either. Do you? No.
I don't.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't use the oil paints, but it's funny how the oil paints and the chalk paints, because he says that he's doing it the wet. He uses the oil paints because they stay wet. Well, you got the same thing with the water and the DIY paint. How you can reactivate and keep things wet and blend and just and I think those shows came out maybe in the 80s when he was doing those painting, and then chalk paint came out so much later on. It's kind of crazy, isn't it?
It is ironic. Oils to me, I don't like them because they do take so long to dry, and with DIY, of course, it dries faster, but then you can reactivate it, like you said. So,
Right.
Yeah, no, that's great. And thank you for that reminder for us to watch that.
Yes, definitely put it on your A list to do. You'll really enjoy it.
We will. Jane, thank you for joining us
Thank
tonight.
you. I'm happy to be here. I work so much, I don't ever have time to. I don't know how you make time to do everything you do, but I'm in your. I signed up for your finger painting, and I haven't done the first one yet because with my booth and painting, I feel like I have to get that stuff done before I can take time for myself to do fun stuff. But it's coming.
Well,
it's coming.
It's coming, and you need to take a little bit of time if
Yeah.
you can this weekend and just spend an hour just playing.
Yeah,
okay?
because I have the paintings from my daughter when we first watched you do finger painting years ago, 3 years, 4 years. She's been gone probably 4 years or so, 3 or 4 anyway. I said she married military and moved to New Mexico. But anyway, she just came back, so I'm excited. But anyway, she had I said, we're going to paint before you leave, and I'm going to put your painting up on the wall. And we both did like 11 by 14, and we both did the vases along with you. And she had paint on the floor and paint on the chair. And I'm like, oh my God, what a mess. But it was so much fun. So I'm definitely going to be taking some time to get, and I know they're all there for me whenever I have time. So I'm not worried about it, but I'm so glad that you started that because I love doing that. So I'll get on it.
Okay, good girl. And when you do, you post your work.
I will.
Jane, have a wonderful weekend. It was so nice to see you.
Thank you. You
See you,
too.
Jane.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.
Well, she's fun.
I know. Isn't she the sweetest?
She is awesome.
She is the sweetest. She had a collection. Am I thinking Barbies? Jane, is it Barbies or was it Beanie Babies?
Was it Cabbage Patch?
No. But it was more of the thing than I have ever seen. Like, she's fun.
Nice.
She had everything she could for her daughter.
Let me go back to Rob's question because I thought it was a good, pertinent question. Rob asked, what should we expect for the future of the Turquoise Iris?
For the future of the Turquoise Iris?
It says, for the future of the Turquoise Iris.
What can you expect? I want to do exactly what I'm doing now, meeting more people in person, more workshops, bigger workshops, more community, the coffee table book. I want the podcast to get bigger because I want to be able to reach more people. The journal magazine is my baby. And I would love to see it with more and more subscribers. Maybe one day we'll get it in print, but I will never give up the digital version because I think digital is best. It's the way to go for now. So anyway, I don't know, Rob, that's great questions. I see a lot of different things. I see more artwork from me, more where our acrylic paints come out any day. So many different things. I don't know. What do you see happening for the Turquoise Iris?
Oh, wow. All those things you just said and more, I'm sure. What you have to understand about Dionne is she doesn't sit down very well. So, like, even when we eat dinner sometimes, Not all the time. Look, I saw you staring at me. Don't sing. I know what you're thinking. She has a hard time sometimes.
You're not going to upset me. He's like this.
Yeah, because I saw those eyes. They just, your face didn't move. Your head didn't move, but your eyes went.
No, I
wham.
don't. I don't sit still. I got a lot of ideas,
You don't.
and I make them happen.
Just don't sit still, and that's okay. That's just
Well,
who
what were you
are.
going to say? You were saying.
I even say during dinner sometimes you don't relax to eat dinner and just enjoy the dinner because you're always thinking about something or messaging somebody or responding to somebody, or it's always something. And
That's true.
you know, that's okay. I've learned to accept to eat dinner by myself.
I'm always sitting right next to you. No, it's okay. There's a lot of things that I do because I like to do things. I like to make things, and I like to converse and create. And if I have an idea, I got to see if it'll work. That's all. But the coffee table book will be in the works for 2022. We have subscription boxes coming. When my acrylic paints come out, I'm going to have the paint brushes, palette knives, and the acrylic paints packaged and do a subscription box with something there for you. And anyway, I'm super excited.
We have Irma here.
Irma's here.
She's in transit, but we need to try to get her on next week. We haven't
Let's
seen Irma in a
see if we
while.
can get Irma on next week. Okay, let's pick one more person, one more number between 51 and 100, and the number is.
I'm really, really surprised. Lolly and Lisa Dixon.
They haven't asked us any. You told them they couldn't.
They haven't asked one question.
But you told them. Look, here's that.
But they got it. But they don't listen to me.
I'm a Pisces also. After I signed up with Boost, I found out about all the add-on no one told me about.
Wait a minute. It's Laura Maldonado's birthday?
What?
Laura, is it your birthday?
We're supposed to be picking numbers, honey, between 51 and 100. Keep going. We have happy birthday, Laura. If she says yes, then Matt will sing.
Okay.
We are banned, Lolly said. She doesn't want to use any of her brain power because you banned her right out of the get-go.
When does she ever listen to me?
All right. Who's got a question? Throw it out there. Tonight, we're asking you to ask us questions. So someone said that we need to turn the table. So we were like, okay, I don't mind. I mean, it's a little risky, but we'll give it a shot. Question: how, when, where did you two meet? High school.
I was a junior. She was a senior.
I was a senior. We had 2 classes together, 4th hour, 5th hour. So we were put side by side in computer programming, 4th hour. Then the next class, we walked all the way down to the art thing, and he was next to me at the art table. We sat at the same table, and it was like a big table. And so on the 3rd day of class, he had a girlfriend who was my friend, and Matt and I became really good friends before we started dating. But I looked at my friends on the way to the car after the 3rd day school started, and I said, I'm going to marry Matt Woods. And they said he has a girlfriend. And I'm like, that is a problem. That is a serious problem. But I'll wait, because we became really good friends first before we started dating. But I told them on the 3rd day, I'm going to marry Matt Woods. So our brother and my brother, his sister, they dated when they were much younger. And so I knew of him, but in my mind, he was really young. And so I was like, wait, what? Wait, you grew up, you know.
Somebody got cute.
I got cute? You mean when I was ugly before?
Me.
Oh.
Me.
What's your favorite memory of Matt Woods? My favorite memory of Matt Woods would be, that's a hard one. My favorite memory? I enjoy more than anything watch Matt with our boys when they were little. Matt is a really good teacher, and he has a lot more patience than I have patience now, but never in my life did I have patience. And he'll tell you that I still don't, but I do. Matt is a really good educator, and he doesn't mind teaching anybody anything. And so when the boys were little, I wouldn't do bath time because it made me I would do reading. I would do bedtime reading, and he would do bath time. And so I can remember many, many times what he would do is he'd get the boys in the bathtub. I mean, it was one and then it became two. And then he moved them into the shower and, but he did it always. And it gave me like 30 minutes to kind of prep and get ready for the next day or whatever. And just gave me a break. But Matt would sing to them and he would play the guitar for them. He would teach them their ABCs. I mean, he's pretty critical in teaching the ABCs. And then, he handled all of the bathtub stuff. And then he was just fun. And he's really patient to teach them. Like when he's doing projects, he would always say, boys, let me show you how to do this. And I would say, here, you're going too slow. Let me do it. So, I mean, I used to say many years ago, he's a way better parent than me.
Janet,
So, thanks, Rob.
do you get a paper copy or a magazine for a keepsake?
I do. I print out a paper copy for me and Cammie and mail it to her. And then we have started doing it for the cover artist as well.
Who has been your favorite artist to paint with? Asked Rob.
Matt. Matt has been fun. When I've been painting with people, I always enjoy painting with Debbie Beard. But I've painted with someone more than anybody else would have been Quita Allen of All Shabdal, and we had so much fun. We had a heck of a time when we were painting together in person or online. So I would say, as far as someone that considers themselves an artist, I had a lot of fun with Quita Allen. Good questions, you
Good
guys.
questions. Good questions.
He's a great dad, you guys. Of course, he is a great. So I think those are some of the memories, because I would hear him in the other room, in the bathroom, and giggles and funny things and all of that. I those are definitely some good memories. And then, I put what I would do is, before they were done, I would run in there with either a diaper or whatever and pajamas. And so I would get it. And if I didn't make it in time, he'd be like, hello. And I'd be like, I'm coming. And then we would take either both boys or one boy. I would take one, he would take one, and then it was bedtime. So that was another thing, is we always read to the boys.
Well, before we get off here, we do need to sing to Laura.
It is her birthday.
It is, and she also has a question. If you could paint like one of the famous classical painters, who would it be? Good question.
I would go ahead and just say Monet, because I loved his subject matters more than any other, probably. His subject matters and his colors were really close to the kind of colors that I like. So I will say Monet. Imagine if you had a girl, Matt would be a Papa Bear.
I would be.
I cried wanting a girl, trust me. I was like,
twice.
can I have a third child? And he was like, no, you can't have a third child.
What? Don't you put that on me.
It's a joke. It's a joke. But he did say, no more kids. I'm done. And then I would be
Hold on. Tell the story.
They don't care about it.
How it all went
No,
down. That's
they
not
don't
how
care.
it went down.
They don't care. I binge watched FNL last weekend. Aw. Thank you, guys. We had some good times.
All right, so let's sing to Laura.
Okay. Ready?
And a 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Happy birthday to you.
To
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday,
Happy
dear Laura.
Birthday, dear Laura Maldonado.
Happy birthday
To you. Hey, we got on to something. That was good.
Was it though?
That was good. See, we can like switch off.
Oh. What's that noise?
We got something.
Is that the computer?
It's the computer. It's about to blow up.
Steaming up. Get something underneath that baby. Prop it up.
I will.
Crazy. Same with my hubby, but oops. Let's see. Story time. Cheryl, Lisa, they're laughing at you, honey.
Who's laughing?
I don't know.
Of course, Lisa and Cheryl are laughing at
All right. Does anybody have any questions before we go? Laura says she's all smiles.
I'm getting a lot of birthday wishes on YouTube, Laura. So thank you for watching. We appreciate you.
All right. Ooh. So we didn't have a very big group on here tonight. So I hope everybody is watching this on replay. Maybe everybody's just out having a great time. It is the first weekend for so many schools for high school football. I know the college start up tomorrow. So if that's your thing,
Have
I
fun.
hope your team wins. And I don't know why I'm going in a circle.
Maggie said, my oops third child just turned 35.
There you go. There you
Have a safe and
go.
wonderful weekend, everybody.
Everybody, thanks for being here. It's always a pleasure. I'll be back on Sunday night at 8:30 Central Time working on this girl here. Bada-bing. Can't wait. Oh, I hit my hat. Look at this. This reminds me of my grandfather, the way he used to wear his hat cockeyed like this. All right, everybody. Good night.
See ya.